Hey there. Good evening. My name is Patience, and I'm going live tonight to talk about Paper Pumpkin. I love Paper Pumpkin. I get a couple of boxes each month. Sometimes I'll up that, especially during the holidays, depending on what they're going to have for Christmas. But I really wished I had upped my box for this January box because it is so cute. Got cute cards to show you. Now I've already put a couple together, and then I have a couple of alternatives, but I just wanted to show you the box. My name is Patience Holt, and I am in Maumelle, Arkansas. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I have a team of about 19 people. We're small and mighty, and we're all just happy shoppers and crafters. We like to get together once a month. I'll have a class once a month. Every once in a while, I'll do something special. But hey, Susan, I'm glad you found me tonight. I have lots of craft supplies, lots, and I love it. I have all Stampin' Up! Stuff. Now, I do have some older things that are not Stampin' Up!, but I have just really fallen in love with the product, and I have been with Stampin' Up! For 10 years this month. So, yay! Okay, well, I want to go ahead and get started and put you down on my table. If I can figure out, I can remember how to do it. So, you may see my window, my blinds for a little bit, but we'll see. Okay, yes, see my messy table. Here we go. Okay. Here is my mat. It says Paper Pumpkin. Is that good? Let's see. Okay. Don't want to have you out here too. If I can get it. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. Okay. First of all, I got to see if I can find myself on here so I can make sure everything's in frame. Let's see. Video. There I am. You'll have to forgive me. My voice is crackling because I've had a good old cold. Okay, I've got all kinds of stuff on my desk. But one thing I really like is this Paper Pumpkin grid paper. I got it a long time ago, but it says better than a box of puppies. And I don't know if that's true because I have a puppy. Well, now, hold on. I don't know if I'd want a whole box of puppies. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I have stuff on my table, but I want to show you the box. Your Paper Pumpkin box will look like this unless they have a special edition and they'll do something new. So you'll open it up and it will look like this. Now, if you're a first-time subscriber and have never gotten Paper Pumpkin, or if you use a different email and subscribe for the first time with that email, you will get a block. I have tons of the blocks because I've started and stopped Paper Pumpkin, but we also get these blocks in our kits. So anyway, you'll get a block. You'll get that month's Stampin' Spot, which is Real Red. You'll get your stamps, and you will get supplies. Now, these are mini glue dots, and I usually save those for a camping trip or something. So I'm going to put those over to the side. And it comes wrapped in their signature blue paper. And if you're like me, you're a crafter and you keep this paper for something later. And I'm going to go ahead and open this up because I do need a few things out of here that I've already used up. Okay. So, I guess they sent me 2 things of mini glue dots. There you go. Or that could have been one from my other box. Could have been. Okay, so this month we have the cutest, sweetest heart-shape embellishments. And they are pinkish color. They may be Flirty Flamingo. I'm not really sure. But they go with red. And if you want to color them with a blend, you could make them darker. So that would be a good deal. Put that back in the box. And then you have tons of dimensionals. Now, these are not regular size and they're not mini. but there are tons of dimensionals this month. And then you have your red, real red twine. And then you get all of these supplies. And I need to get an envelope out of here to show you. I've already addressed all my envelopes waiting for Valentine's to go in them. So I didn't have one to show you from the other kit. Okay, we have these, they look like playing cards, but they're ephemera to put onto your card. Then you get, let's see how many envelopes we have this month. Okay. 9, you'll be making 9 cards. 3 each of 3 designs. But this is in real red and a shade of Flirty Flamingo, I believe. But you have an address box. And they are a great, great envelope. Like I said, I've already addressed all my envelopes in my other box. Then we have our card bases. Let's see, there's stuff in here. We have this that matches the envelopes. There's 3 of these. Then we have 3 Flirty Flamingos. Now, I don't know if you could tell, but these are scored already for you. So they're scored. And I believe the next card bases are just basic white. Yes, basic white. Okay. And then we have a sticker sheet. Now, when you peel off one of these to make your card, don't throw away that. There's an outline there that you could use for something else. And I'll show you on one of my card designs. And also, I have seen where they've taken these small hearts and sealed their envelope with a heart. And I think that may be on the instructions. Okay, then we have some foil elements. And then we have 2 sheets of punch out. There's labels that can be punched out, or there's a row of hearts that you can punch out. And then here is 3 more card fronts. And don't throw away these little sweethearts here, because you could use those on something. And then we have some more sentiment die cuts already for you. And then we have a bunch of hearts. We have real red and then Flirty Flamingo hearts. There's always a piece of cardboard in there that you could use, chipboard. And then they have started putting a, like I call a road map to let you know what stamps are in here. So you have my heart, the word you, love, celebrate love, and you're my favorite. Okay, and here is the brochure that comes in here. It's a full color brochure, and it shows you on the front the pretty cards that this kit makes. Here it is. Here's the heart for the envelope. And then it tells you step by step how to do this. Even tells you about how many inches of twine to use. And there's a ruler along the edge. If you don't have a ruler handy, you could just lay this down and measure your twine. And anyway, it tells you step by step. It tells you where to put the glue dots. It tells you where to put the dimensionals. And I'm going to jump in and show you the cards that I've already made. Oh, and Stampin' Up! Has started making die cuts and they come out like in December when you order your December box. And it will be for the January, February, and March boxes. And so this right here is a die cut. Now, I've ordered this and I have not received it. I have a box on the way and it may get here today, but it'll be here tomorrow probably. But I couldn't wait. I got my paper pumpkin yesterday and I wanted to come live. So I didn't need it for what I wanted to show you tonight. But this heart die cut is just going to be fabulous. And I forgot what this is called. But it is an add-on. And you can go to my website, notesfrompatience.com, and I have several drop-down menus, and one of them is Paper Pumpkin, and one of them is Paper Pumpkin Information. That information shows you everything about a paper pumpkin. So I'm going to put this away and show you one of the cards. Now, this is one of the cards that they had in their instructions. And I did it just like they said. And it's on the Flirty Flamingo. And it's already white. Now, I can stamp or write anything in here. But this is that card front that you could punch a little heart out of. And I don't know if you notice, there are 3 little hearts there. I stamped 3 hearts. And then I put this foil heart here, foil here. So this is pretty much step by step exactly what the instructions say. And I did not put my string around the whole thing and tie a bow. I'm not that talented. So I put string on there, and then I tied a free-handed bow and used a glue dot and put it on there. And this says, "You're my favorite." So that is one card. Now, the second card, I did not make it just like the instructions because I used these hearts for something else. So I will show all that. Probably tomorrow I'll have it on my blog. But this is the card that I made. I used 3 of these strips, and I popped them up with the dimensionals. Now I know why there's so many dimensionals, because it says in the instructions to put one on the back of each heart. That's a lot of hearts. So, but I just did 3 rows of hearts. And then Love in You. I popped that up. And I love the way this little card turned out, even though it's not like the one in the instructions. It looks like it, but I did not put my bow on there. And I did not put all 6 rows of hearts on there. I did 3 rows. So this next card I'm going to show you is, I'm going to make it just like the instructions. So it asks us to get the red base, and I always burnish my edges so that when it's sitting here, it's laying flat. And then we take one of those cards, and I've already put dimensionals on the back, but we're going to stick this down to our card base. And it looks like in the pictures that it is just centered. Okay, and that looks pretty just like it is. But we are going to use this foil heart. Now, I've seen people turn it over, which is just as pretty, but I'm going to go ahead and use the foil side, and I'm going to use my own mini glue dots and get my Take Your Pick tool. And I'm going to put the glue dots on the hearts. That way you won't be able to see them. Let's see. How many more do I want on here? Let's put it right there. I think that'll be enough. There we go. So then I'm going to center this. I believe it's just a perfect cutout. It is. And those glue dots will adhere that to your heart. So isn't that pretty? I like it. And then the sentiment that they have on this card is celebrate love. Now let me see if I punched out the die cut. I did not. If I did, I can't find it. Yes, it is. Right here. White on white. It's hard to see. So I'm going to stamp this in Real Red. Now I'm not going to use my Stampin' Spot. I went ahead and grabbed my ink. And it's a full-size Real Red. I like that. And I'm not using the block that they sent me because if you're a crafter with Stampin' Up, you have different size blocks. And so I like this skinny block. And I'm going to leave it right there. And hopefully this is going to be in the center. Celebrate love. There we go. I stamped that out. Put that away. And I am going to use glue dots for this because this center card is already popped up. I don't want to pop it up anymore. So let me put some glue dots on here. Oops. Okay. I think I'll just center that. And then I'm going to take those fabulous little rhinestone hearts. I'm going to take your pick tool and position some of those hearts on my card. These are so pretty. Let me see. I'll just put 3 little sweethearts there. So here are, this is not exact, but it's a pretty good replica of the one that is in the kit. So you have enough supplies to make 3 each of these cards. So I always like to find some alternatives, and I have a couple of alternatives here for you that we're going to make. And the first one is really easy. I love that word, easy. Okay, so I have a blank 4 by 5 1/4, and this is for the inside of my card. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in here. And I have a real red base, and it is 8 1/2 by 4 1/4. Let's see, there we go. And I've already burnished my card base. Okay, so we're starting off with this cute card base. Then I have a piece of basic white that is 2 inches by, it should be by 5 1/4. Yes, and I'm going to put this on the left side of my card. Get my seal, my Stampin' Steel. There we go. And then I cut this from a card base. This is one of the card bases. And I cut it down 1/4 of an inch on 2 sides. That way it will fit symmetrically right in the middle there. So you may have seen this card. I cased it from the Demonstrator Planning Place. No, I cased it from the Paper Pumpkin Fan Club. Rachel Tessman is big with Paper Pumpkin. She loves it. And she started that Facebook page a long time ago. Let's see if I can set this down even. There we go. So I'm going to put this on this side. It seems like there is something missing on this card. Yes, I'm not going to put the red down. I'm putting the white down. That's what it is. So in order to do this, I always have to put it down like this so I don't put adhesive on the wrong side. Okay. And I'm just putting this down the middle. And then I'm going to stamp love in the middle of this. And I don't know. I should have probably stamped it before I put it on there. But it came out okay. And then I'm going to tie a small bow with my red twine. Yay. I could see a couple of comments, but One comment there. I think that was Susan. I'm not sure. Okay, so let me get my scissors. And then a mini glue dot. And of course, I'm going to have one of those beautiful rhinestones. But I wanted to grab my Real Red blend and see if I can make one of those rhinestones darker. Let me grab that. Because see if it would look really good with the red. Let's see. I bet if you put cherry cobbler on there, it would really make it dark red. Yeah, this is not making it too much darker. Maybe a little. Maybe they are real red color. Let's grab cherry cobbler. Dark. I want some dark hearts. Let's see. Oh, you can tell I've colored with this blend. Oh, yeah. Look how dark that one is. I like that. Oh, I may have to do a few more. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I like those. I like the way that cherry cobbler colors that. Then let's put these on the card. See, use this side, see if it's dry. Oh, now I like that. Then I'll put this one down here. So there we go. I just put love. Now that could mean Valentine's, or that could mean I love our friendship. It could be anything you want it to be. So this is extra card number 1. And then my other one has got a little bit more going on. So I'm going to start with a Real Red base. And I want an inside. And the inside is going to, it's going to be a landscape instead of portrait. So where we go? Here we go. Got my heart. For the heart. And they give you some other stamps in that you can stamp your envelope. But now these envelopes are dark, but if you make extra projects, you might have white envelopes. All right, I'm looking for the stamp set that came with this. Here we go. Let me grab this stamp. Here it is. You know how you lose something right here in this section? Okay, gonna grab this heart and put it on. Isn't that just cute? That is going to go on the inside. And there we go. So, let me close this ink up until I'm ready to do the sentiment. I took the negative of all these rows, and I'm going to put this down like so. I am not confident enough to do it with glue, so I'm going to use mini glue dots. I'm going to strategically put some mini glue dots in different places, because I would look like a second grader or worse with the mini glue dots. I think this is an old mini glue dot because it sure does stretch. Comes off here like a rubber band. Okay. I'm just putting 6 on here, 3 on each side, because I really don't think you need more. Because we will be putting some embellishments on top, so that will help with laying this down. All right, one more. Put it up here. Okay. Alrighty. Now, let me see if I can do this pretty carefully. I cut this out so it has a very thin border. And to me, that looks pretty good. I like that. And I'm going to use the Flirty Flamingo Heart. And I am just using my regular seal. Just going to put that over to the side, like this. Then I've got the foil heart, but I'm going to turn it over this time. And so I'm going to put some mini glue dots on this side to lay it down, because my sentiment's going to be popped up, and I didn't want too much popped up. You get so much popped up and it gets all warped in the mail. At least I've received stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to put this one just right here. I like the way this looks. It's so pretty. Okay, and remember all those little hearts that you punched out of another? We are going to use a couple of those. There we go. I'll put one right here. Then I'm going to put the other one right here. And it's sweet just inside that. And I knew it was smaller, so I really like that. So then I'm going to take one of the embossed hearts. I don't know if you could tell it's raised a little bit. This is a sticker that they have shown for it to be on the envelope, to close the envelope. And I am just going to put this over to the side. You know, I think I can cut this. This would look pretty on here too. Let me cut this. Oh, I may have messed it up when I was cutting it out. But let's try it. I could put a bow on this little cut spot. That way you won't see it. Woohoo! So I'm doing a little fussy cutting. I hadn't planned a fussy cut, but I am. So how's that? So let me see if I can get this heart off of here. Stickers. I love stickers. There we go. Oh yeah. Let me just put that right there. Okay. So I have a 1 inch by 2 inch scrap of paper. And I am going to stamp love on it. Not straight, kind of catty. And then I'm going to stamp you on here. Now I will use dimensionals and pop this up. But first of all, I want to make a bow. I'm going to make a double bow. So to make a double bow, you're going to have two. You're going to have a length of twine that is two strands. And this is how I make a double bow. And then I cut off the excess. So here's a double bow. And I'm going to put this on with a mini glue dot. And I'm going to be putting that, let's see, where do I want to put this sweet little love you? I think I'll put it up here. So I'll put the little bow right there. And then I'm going to pop these up. I got so many dimensionals, they started sticking to me. Here we go. I'm going to put this right. Well, not crooked like that. How about right there? Okay, now I want some of these cute hearts just in different places. I love these hearts. They're so pretty. Let's see. I'm going to stick one right there. And that's 4. Let me do an odd number. We'll just stick one right there. So here is my extra card. It says, love you. And it has some hearts in there. Now you can stamp as many hearts as you want. You can have a little heart forest in there. So this is my extra card. And this was my very simple alternative card. Now you could put on there, you're my favorite, or anything like that. Celebrate love. This card is one that comes exactly like the instructions. And this one is also like the instructions. This one is sort of like the instructions. I just didn't put the strips of hearts there because I have another project that I haven't shown you yet that's going to be on my blog tomorrow with completely different colors and nothing to do with Valentine's Day. So it's just a cute card that I used something else with the stuff in this kit. So that's what I have for you tonight. And that's all I have for you tonight. So thank you for joining me. My name is Patience, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, nosefrompatience.com. I would love to be your demonstrator. I'm not going to go into all the specials we have because we have a lot of specials right now. We have shopping online. We have online exclusives that you can only find them online. We have a join special this month. So hop on over to my blog and learn all about it. And thank you so much for joining me. Hey, Gail, I see your comment. Hey, Mary Lou. It's good to see you on here. Thank you all for coming. I love it. Thank you for watching my paper pumpkin. I plan to do paper pumpkin every month now. I used to, got away from it, but I love it, so I don't know why I don't. So anyway, y'all have a good evening. Share and like my video. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.